I'm Jen from Girls Who Football, and I'm joined today by my son of a husband, Chase, because we all know that no man can resist talking about football, right? All right.
Yeah, because we got to set the record straight.
So we're going to be talking about something that's been trending for the past week, and that's Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers and everything that's going on with them. So for those of you that don't know, Aaron Rodgers decided to not show up to minicamp. So what minicamp is it's pretty much a preseason way for the coaches to determine and gauge the status of their players. It's for the new draftees to meet those that were already on the team. And Aaron Rodgers did not show up. Why didn't he show up though? This is big news. So first round draft pick for the Green Bay Packers, they got a quarterback, and Aaron Rodgers was not made aware that this was happening. He wasn't part of the decision making, so he's kind of revolting, and not joining minicamp for those 3 days can result in him being penalized $93,000.
I don't think he's revolting. I think he's
Having a tantrum.
He's not having a tantrum. If you go back and you look at Brady, right?
Babe, I don't want to talk about Brady. I don't want to talk about Brady. This is not about Brady.
Yeah, well, Brady's the best quarterback in
No,
the league.
I don't want to talk about Brady.
Okay.
So let's start over.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay, so who is Aaron Rodgers? So for those of you that are new to the channel, we like to provide some education. So Aaron Rodgers is the starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers as of right now since 2008. He played with the California Golden Bears and then was drafted in the first round, just like Mr. Jordan Love, who's coming on board too. It's kind of like history repeats itself, because who was the quarterback for Green Bay when Aaron started? It was Brett Favre. And Brett Favre, I don't know if he knew or not that Mr. Rodgers was being drafted, but he ended up getting injured and then retiring. Is sort of like the same thing as what's going on here. He may have been forced to retire or just kind of gave it up because he was tired of it. But from 2005 to 2008, Aaron Rodgers was just the second string? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
So Brett Favre retired and Aaron Rodgers became the starting quarterback for Green Bay in 2008 and has been their starting quarterback since then. And he's won the Super Bowl once. Who do you play? The Steelers. Super Bowl 45, played the Steelers. One of the greatest quarterbacks in history, still today. Is that debatable? Okay. So let's talk about Jordan Love real quick, and then I'll get some comments from my husband. So Jordan Love, he is now the draft pick for quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, and he was the 26th pick in the first round. So obviously he's doing well for himself. He played for Utah State, and he's often compared to Patrick Mahomes. So that's a pretty big comparison. Now, Jordan Love has a lot to say about the situation with Aaron Rodgers, which may not be his place in my opinion, but he's done a few interviews, and you can look it up, YouTube it. He's done a few interviews saying pretty much, and I quote, "My mindset this whole offseason has been to get ready, ... whether Aaron's here or not here. I don't necessarily think as a new quarterback for a new team that wants to engage the audience and kind of gain their loyalty as, second in command, to kind of have that kind of attitude." So I don't know, what do you think?
I mean, he's gotta have a mindset regardless of what's going on with Aaron Rodgers, which I slightly agree with what Aaron Rodgers is doing. But he's got to have a mindset of he's got to get ready. So you can take that as one or two things. You can take it as he's cocky, or you can take it as a professional. He's saying, hey, regardless of what's going on with the number one quarterback, I'm coming into minicamp. I was at rookie camp. My focus is to build my career, right, and to help the team. So regardless, he's got the right frame. It's just like anything else when you throw it into the media. He's saying my mindset is set on focusing and going into the season, regardless of who's there. Of course, he would love to play under Aaron Rodgers, right? I mean, the guy's debatably one of, if not the best quarterbacks in the league coming out of 2020. So I think he's just saying, hey, my mindset's right, and I'm ready to play.
Do you think that's like the best way for him to get his message across there? Because you got the
Well-
players on the team that are kind of staying out of the drama because they support Aaron, but you know they also don't want to be that person that kind of says I'm not playing unless Aaron plays, and then
Yeah.
you know you got the fans who are super loyal to Aaron Rodgers, and they can just pretty much say I don't like this guy just based on the situation,
Well-
and then what happens next, you know?
You know, he's a, if you know about the draft, right, he's a lotto pick. You know, it's like hitting the lotto, the draft number that he got, right? Boom, he just hit the lotto. Now to screw that lotto up, he can throw that ticket out of the car window on accident, and screw up rookie camp and screw up mini camp and then start playing into the media with a bunch of jibber jabber and go right in with a big attitude, right? That's gonna throw that lotto ticket straight out. But like I said, I think he's like, hey, whoever's here, who's not here, I'm focused on camp, I'm focused on learning a playbook, I'm focused on learning my team. And if he has to step into the number one role, he's going to, and he's gonna let the front office and Aaron Rodgers figure their stuff out.
Right. And honestly, if Green Bay was done with Aaron Rodgers, they would have been done with Aaron Rodgers.
Well,
They
they're not
wouldn't.
done with him,
Yeah, they would have already told him he's done. They would have kicked him out or did whatever they needed to do. But they're obviously not done with him, and that's why they're still letting this situation right out. Now, was Green Bay wrong with how they handled it, with how they received the quarterback, picked the quarterback without the decision making of Aaron Rodgers, because he is, you know, a big part of the team? Yes. So they're not done with him. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next month when they have additional training camp. See if Aaron shows up. If he doesn't show up and decides not to play for 2021, he's out $35 million. But does he really care at this point? He's been quarterback for how long now?
Well, I mean, he's still got a lot of career left. You know, he's 37 years old, and he still can go for, you know, 5-7 more years, maybe even more. I think statistically, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You know, he's thrown last year. He threw 65.1% completion rate, which is better than the Super Bowl champion quarterback. The point is, Aaron Rodgers is a franchise quarterback. The GM said, yes, we're sorry for not including you in our draft pick. He's a big part of the team, and I think they'll settle the differences. I don't think he's going to go to the Broncos or anything like that.
I think so. They're going to settle the differences, and I think my opinion on this is Aaron's done, and he's going to be done. I don't know if he's necessarily going to want to be drafted to another team, but we did see that the Broncos were maybe looking at him. Can you see Aaron Rodgers as a Denver Bronco?
I think the Broncos are, you know, Von Miller said it perfectly. He's not worried about Aaron Rodgers, right? He's focusing on his camp, just like our rookie quarterback coming in for Green Bay, Jordan Love, is focusing on his camp. So players are focusing on their jobs, their camp, their teams, and they're not worried about the front office drama or the money drama. They're trying to make sure they keep jobs and make the money that they have to support their family.
Right. And so what does this mean? So in the NF North, the Vikings are their biggest competitor, and does that mean that they're going to try to take the spot from Green Bay? Does their season look better? How does that look with fantasy football for those of us that play fantasy? Do we want to pick Jordan Love because of his stats? Because he might be the first.
I don't suggest it.
You never know. We're going to do another video on fantasy football because we will get really into it. And so you can subscribe down and see that video. It's upcoming. You'll get a notification. But yeah. So we'll see in July if Aaron Rodgers joins for the next phase of training camp. Until then, we can only see what's going on in the media and what Green Bay is saying. Aaron Rodgers hasn't really spoke out on it, but Green Bay and Jordan Love have. So we'll follow Aaron and see what his thoughts are closer. Trying to keep a low profile right now.
I think he's doing everything right. He's a franchise quarterback that wants to be a part of decision making, and he needs people to throw to go to the Super Bowl.
That is true. So
That's why he's
without good players on the team, not saying that the Green Bay Packers have bad players, but without good players that can work with their quarterback, it won't work. Regardless of how good the quarterback, regardless of how good the other players are, just if they don't have a good dynamic, it won't work. So, and that's what Aaron Rodgers has been striving for. He needs players that he can, cohesively work with and make plays with, like some of the other teams that are in the league right now. But so let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments. Is Aaron Rodgers doing the right thing? Does Jordan Love have the right perspective? Is Green Bay doing what they need to do for their players and for the team? How do the fans feel? I'm interested to hear what everybody's thinking, because it's a controversial subject and it happens more often than it doesn't in football. So I'm interested to see what the fans are thinking. So subscribe to our channel so you can get our updates. We do highlights as much as we can, and comment, and we will share in on those comments.
Go Bucks.
So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.